Here we are on Brunch with Brian, daily live stream, your daily helping of smiles and success thinking. So we love to get together at this time every morning, every weekday morning, and share some really super positive time. Use that law of attraction to attract positive things into our life, more money, more love, lots more of all the good things. So this morning, it's an exciting day. Every day is an exciting day. Every day is another chance to advance your goals forward. And so today, let's advance our goals forward. Let's start with our smile. Of course, we always start with a smile. Everybody put a big smile on your face for at least 30 seconds. Let it really take hold. I like to say full smile. So real big smile, let it get going, let it start to do its biological interactions and get you in a really positive frame. So we love to get in a super positive frame of mind. And today is the day. Every day is the day. So another thing that can put you in a great positive frame of mind, of course, is our deep breathing, which we do 3 deep breaths. Let's start that. Deep breath in. And let it out. And when you let it out, of course, we always talk about rolling your shoulders and your neck and relaxing a little bit, getting some of that tension out. Tension's not good for you. It impedes blood flow. It impedes your chi, your energy of your body flowing through and healing. So as relaxed and as loose as you can be, that's healthier for you. So if you're walking around as big ball of tension all day, and I'm as liable to do that as others because, you know, life can be stressful. Just make sure, like, occasionally during your day, you take that time, do those deep breaths, do the little bit of just a little bit of relaxation with your shoulders, your neck, a little self massage on your neck. That always feels great. And just let it loosen up and relax your body 3 times a day with your deep breathing. That's awesome. So let's take another deep breath. Smile when you're deep breathing. It's always healthy for you. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, 3 deep breaths. Do that a couple more times today. Today, I want to talk about your survival emergency toolkit as a real estate investor. And actually, we're going to see you in about 7 hours and 25 minutes, and we're going to talk about your emergency survival real estate investor toolkit. And so we're going to go through all the items that I think that you need. Now, we're going to have an hour to do it this afternoon during Teaching Tuesdays. This morning, I'm going to go through some basics. So what are the real basics of this toolkit, this emergency survival toolkit that you need? What is it that you need? Just the bare bones to get out there and get a house under contract? Well, there's some paperwork. I'm actually going to go through the entire file of everything that's in the file this afternoon, but I don't have time for that now. The basics, when you're going out on a meeting with a seller, it starts with the standard. You're either going to use a standard purchase and sale agreement if you're doing a seller financing deal of any stripe, or you're going to be using the lease purchase, the lease option agreement. And that is when you're leasing, you're doing a sandwich lease purchase. So one of those 2 documents you're going to start with, that's going to be your closing, your actual, agreement that you make with the seller that enables you to take over that house, whether you're taking it over deed ownership or just taking it over physically, enabling you to lease purchase it, so lease option it. So either way, that's going to be the start in your toolkit. So you got to get decently familiar with those forms. You're going to also have a authorization to release information. That's a real standard form that you'll use to get information from the mortgage company, the insurance company, anybody else. And if there is a mortgage on the house, and this is one thing that people often forget, take a note on this. There's a letter that you need to send to their lender to let them know that all future correspondence should go to you. And this will help you prevent ever having a problem with a due on sale clause, because that's the number one way that creates that becomes an issue, is the seller actually calls the mortgage company and tells them they're selling their house, and that can create an issue. So if you let them know on the deal meeting, here, sign this letter, I'm sending this to your mortgage company, you don't have to worry about talking to them anymore. If they call you, just send them to me. So that's a key tool in your toolkit, that one form. So again, this afternoon I'm going to go through all the forms that are going to be in your seller file and your buyer files when you're closing with either sellers or buyers. Obviously, you got to get the basic paperwork down. You're still going to follow up with an attorney, but in your toolkit to move the business forward, you got to have some basic agreements and some basic scripts. So what basic scripts do you need in your toolkit? If you're doing anything with financing, which we love, and no money down, no credit deals, you are going to need the scripts that explain that concept and that technique and how that's going to work to the sellers. So that's all in our Wolff LeGrand what to say and what to do system that we created with Ron LeGrand, and has all of our scripts, all of Ron's scripts to all 7 deals. There's basically 7 real estate investing deals, and we've got every seller and every buyer and every word you say to them. You guys all have our what to say and what to do system, I think, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that upgrade, because we're pouring some more stuff into that upgrade. So I'm going to talk about that today too later. But in your basic toolkit, you're going to need to find some kind of customers. I'm going to talk about how you find people to call and talk to. Then you're going to use the script, and then when things go well, you're going to set the appointment, and then you're going to need that paperwork. Okay, then you're going to need some people. There's going to be some key people that you need in your toolkit, so to speak. And one of your tools is your attorney that will help you close things, insurance agent, and a few other key people in place. You don't need a whole crew, but you need a few key people. So again, we're going to go over that more in depth this afternoon. So that's your toolkit, but that's your basic toolkit for getting going, guys, is you need to play a way to find leads. And I'll tell you right now, Zillow, you can find, sellers selling on Zillow. Then you need the words to say to them when you call them. And then you need the paperwork to have them sign to formalize the agreement and move forward to buy the house. So that's the main components, but I'll tell you a lot more. We'll go in a lot more depth on what's in your survival emergency real estate investor toolkit that you're going to be applying constantly this summer as you move forward. Okay, couple of fun things about today. I always take a couple notes because, this stuff's fun. Guess what? National Day. I always like to mention the national day. It's National Fudge Day. So everybody likes fudge, right? How do you not like fudge? So if you're going to have some fudge today, I guess. It's Stan Laurel's birthday today. One of the Laurel and Hardy, who are famous comedians, very funny. Tupac. It's Tupac Shakur's birthday. Today, he was born in 71. He would have been, I don't know, wow, he would have been like 50. Okay, so there's a couple of other interesting things. Abraham Lincoln was actually nominated to run for the president on this day. And he said the famous words, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." So that's hopefully we can get together in this country a little better. Okay, Salvation Army was founded in 1880. What a great organization that is. We've given a lot of stuff to Salvation Army. In the movies, Psycho was released today. Psycho and Grease, 2 big movies. Do you like those 2 movies, Psycho and Grease? Which you like better? Those 2 different movies. Hitchcock's Psycho and Travolta and Olivia Newton-John and Grease. So those are fun. The first roller coaster ever opened today on 1884. Wow, is that interesting? So some nice, interesting things in history and some fun things today to talk about. And did you send me jokes? Because I talked about jokes yesterday. Did you guys send me jokes? If anybody else has any more jokes, send in some more jokes. So if you got any jokes, we're trying to put some jokes up on the Facebook page just for fun. Because remember, we talked yesterday about staying positive and happy. And one of the things you can do, and we talked about smile power yesterday. So we talked about 3 ways to keep your smile power coming. And one is to have a couple of fun jokes handy that you can use. So if you haven't sent me a joke, send me a joke if you have a good joke. Otherwise, again, great day today, guys, and we're going to see you in about 7 hours and a little bit for Teaching Tuesdays this afternoon. We'll really get into this toolkit. Now, there's more stuff to this, like there's emotional components, honestly, to your toolkit too that I'm going to get into to keep you positive, things that you want in your basic toolkit to keep moving forward and be able to close lots of deals in an efficient and powerful way. So guys, it's great to see you on this morning's Brunch with Brian. So keep expecting success, keep taking action, and keep on smiling. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, we'll see you this afternoon, actually, right here on the simulcast. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, come right back here or any other platform, and we'll see you this afternoon on Teaching Tuesday. So, and we'll go more into your investor survival emergency toolkit. So we'll see you then.